Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002.
Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Detroit Lions.
It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They begin the drive with Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ultra. Go ultra. Strike! Strike! Set.
Young quickly to the flat. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Lions at 6-4 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 7.
White! Green Jack! Hey, go steal!
Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. But I remember reading remember the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr
under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw.
And he is going to have the Lions first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
Give him 18 on that one. And it's good enough for a Detroit first down.
Strike! Check strike! Black!
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now 2nd and 9.
10 cycles. Set, cut.
The Young keeps it, moving right.
He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Take a look at the defense for these Texans.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Smash, red. Black shot. Check, smash. Ready?
Young will set to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Intercepted by the Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They hand this off to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Yeah, again, it's Harris on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
This is good set. 12, 12, 12. 11,
In motion left goes a tight end.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, take. 11,
Now Burrow. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darius Davis with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Young gets this to the former Texan, DeAndre Hopkins. After one, 7-0. EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Cut. Red. Yellow. 6. Madden. Check Fury. Ready.
Now a first down throw for Young. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
That throw by Young incomplete.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. Well, CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow will throw. Touchdown, Texans. Brock Wright. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's go now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of them.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Blue striker. Blaster. 6. Set cut.
Young to throw on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 31.
1st and 10 at the
Blind shot. Ready.
Here's Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
22 needle. Drill. 52. Hut.
Young to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
14 rail. 14-yard line.
Hey, check mega. Set, go.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Fury, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready.
Young to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Okay, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Here you go, set. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ultra. Hey,
Now they bring the tight end in motion right.
Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Okay, CD, 2nd quarter, look at their deficit and where they're at on the field. They're going for this, right?
I think that they are, because down at this point, they've just made that big move. Ride the momentum wave while you can. I know people think, hey, you got to get some points here. Hey, you're riding it big time. Go get it done.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Mega.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go.
They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Hey, go Fury. 6, Mega. Tito Blue. Set.
Young now. Escaping the pressure right. That's to the pylon and incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
York able to send this one through. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
First down. Here's Burrow. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
It got his man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 53 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They haven't been able to stop them so far in this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown!
Darius Davis.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Texans are able to stretch out their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Texans 21, Lions 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
White.
On 1st and 10, Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Brings up
Ball red.
2 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Steel, black. Set, cut.
Young on 3rd and 2. Hard throw, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Ultra. Go ultra. Ready.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darius Davis with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Okay,
Now
ready.
they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Set, go.
To throw, Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Fury, yellow. Ready.
Now Young on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive. and they come up with a pick right there.
Justin Matabike there to bring him down. 2nd down and 6 now.
12. Stop.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Touchdown, Texans. Darius Davis, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Red, yellow. 6. Mega. 6.
Now Young. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now here's Young. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
The end result, 21 yards.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
12.
On the give, this is Harris. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On 1, ready?
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stop.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Stop.
First down, Houston.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11, mighty. 11, stop.
Slant to Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Harris. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards
11, Tommy.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 9-yard line.
11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Hassan Reddick able to record his 5th sack of the season. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
And This offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be third and a mile.
11.
Burrow looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner?
Here we go.
Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stop.
Touchdown! Brock Wright. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Texans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay, right?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. First down, Young. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
On second down, Young. And my goodness, another interception. Brandon Jones picking it off. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown, Houston. Najee Harris, 37 yards. And the Texans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. And now here is another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run with Harris. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here we go.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On 1, ready?
They'll try and run with Harris. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
12. Stop.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is Scoop weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Gun.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. That one looks like he'll throw here. Completes it to Davis. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. This is Harris. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. Now here's another carry for Harris. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Here we go.
This now a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea